So here we are at Roatan Steinway. I think we'll do just a real quick tour of the plants we have growing up on our front deck and see what you think about that. These are a couple of beets. I guess I repurposed them. I cut the tops off, and stuck them in dirt, they come back up. And we have never eaten an actual beet from doing this, but I just keep them growing and use the leaves as greens in the cooking smoothies. This is a red pepper plant. It's grown from a seed from one that I cut up in the kitchen and just stuck some seeds in there. We got that. I'm not sure what I've got going here, except I do see 2 tomato plants. And we've got some little hummingbird flowers growing and some feeders. And there's a couple of loofahs, if you can see them. They're just starting to come out. Here's the loofah plant itself. Let's back up a little bit so you can see it better. And here we have a little hummingbird feeder. Needs some help. This is a cucumber, grown from a cucumber that we ate. We'll see what happens with her. She's growing. And these are pepper plants. So many pepper plants. And more. There we go. There's one of our little groups. Okay. And here are a couple aloes and some beach morning glories. I don't know what else I stuck in there. This is a bleeding heart. It's bloomed twice for us so far, and it's got brand new growth here, so I expect it'll bloom again. And what do we have here but more pepper plants? Every time we have a pepper, I cut the top off and I stick it in the soil, and then whatever seeds fall off of that, I just throw them in there and they grow up like this in a bunch, and then I separate them out. So far I've not been able to get an actual pepper out of them because the salt air seems to kill everything before it really gets a chance to grow, but working on it. This is a pretty succulent, sits in the corner. Hi, Rocco. I have 2 lemon trees that we grew from Meyer's lemon seeds. This is a firecracker plant. Has a beautiful little hummingbird right there, if you can see him. And here's the other lemon tree. We're going to leave them right in the pots. I'm afraid to do anything else with them. So many of them have died before they reach maturity. Down in the orchard, and I'll point it out on the video, but there is a lime tree right there. So when I'm working in the kitchen, I can see all of my plants outside. It always makes me feel very happy, brings me joy. We processed some lemongrass yesterday. These are some of the stalks. They're in olive oil, infusing. And I did one in coconut oil to try that out. Those are the stalks. And over here, you can see hanging in the window the leaves of the lemongrass plant. Those will hang there and dry out, and then I'll put them in the blender, make a powder, and that'll go in a tea ball and make some great tea. This is the first time we've done that, so I'll be curious, see how it all comes out. So I just thought I'd give you a little view from the kitchen. Nothing fancy, that's for sure, but I sure do love it. And since our power is out this morning, I'm waiting on this water to boil. Thank goodness for propane stove. It's almost there. I can see the bubbles. It's gonna boil. And then I've got a pour over cup with coffee in it. Coffee from Honduras, and it'll drip down into this cute cup. All those camping days sure did come in handy.